Hi everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to fold an origami crown. It's a traditional model, and this one I folded with a sheet of gold foil. It's the type that comes in just your typical origami pack that you can buy at most stores. It usually comes with 2 sheets in there, 2 gold ones and 2 silver. This is folded with a 6-inch kami. It turns out this small, and just the white does show through up at the top here, but if it's on the head of something, you shouldn't be able to see that. I'm going to be using a yellow sheet for this video just because everything shows up better on the yellow instead of the gold. But we're going to start with the colored side down. Then you'll fold in half along both of the diagonals. You'll bring the corners up to meet the other corner. And then crease. And now we'll unfold that. And then take the other corner down to meet the opposite corner. Line those up and crease. And then open that back up. Now we're going to take each of the 4 corners and we'll be bringing them in to meet the center. This is called a blint. You might hear that term later on in future videos, but you'll start by taking this corner right here, bring it down to meet the center. And then crease. Then do the same thing with each of the other corners. So bring that down to the center and crease. And the same thing here. And then one more. Now it should look like this. And then turn the model over. And now we're going to be taking this edge right here and we'll be lining it up with the center crease. And you won't crease through all the layers, just make sure that you actually have this bottom layer, the bottom little triangle here, that's going to flip out. So just line those up right with the center and it should look like this. So we'll do the same thing up here. And just make sure that bottom flap flips out. Because if you crease all the way through, it will show up in the final model. So just line that up in the center and crease. Now take one of these flaps and just lift that up. Then we're going to make a valley fold along this line right here. So you can take this edge and bring that up to meet this crease right here. Will look like that. Then do the same thing on this side, make a valley fold right along this line. And crease. And then hold those in place and bring this flap back down. And then we'll do the same thing with these 2 corners right here. So bring this flap down. And then take this edge, line it up with that center crease there. And same over here, make a valley fold along that line there. And then bring the flap back up while making sure those folds stay in place. The model should look like this. Here's how it looks on the back. Now we're going to be making it 3-dimensional. So you'll open these flaps up. So open both of those up and you'll be just kind of push everything out on the inside here. If you look at it from the bottom, you'll be bringing these 2 flaps out and just make sure these flaps all stick up in the same direction. So it'll end up looking like this. And then you'll need to, you see how there's kind of a square right here? You're going to need to enforce all those creases a little bit. You'll need to work from both sides. Just make sure there should be 2 creases that are already there, and then the other 2 sides, just like this. crease it lightly. Same over here. Then on each of these corners, you'll want to make creases as well. Like that. Just lightly. Don't have to push too hard. Do it on all 4 of those corners. Everything should look like this.